decision of the admin body is not a final decision, low procedure fairness is required. What does that mean?
Because if it is a final decision, then they have to be more accurate. They have to be more fair.
Yeah. Final decision. Okay. Give me any real example. Nature of the decision of the admin body is a final decision or is not a final decision. If nature of the decision of the admin body is a final decision, you're gonna write whatever I'm speaking, you're gonna write in exam. If nature of the decision of the admin body is a final decision, high procedure fairness is required. If nature of the decision of the admin body is not a final decision, low procedure fairness is required. Give me any real example where nature of the decision is final.
So, for example,
suppose if we are in the company and any like any mistake has been done on our part, so the decision maker of the company has suspended us, not terminated.
Okay. No, I'll give you one very real example.
Sir, can I give one more example?
Yes, please.
Sir, for example, if we fail in NCA exam and
I think you already took my class.
No, sir. This
No,
is my first class. Sir, I took
sure?
Yes, I took Constitution and Criminal.
Okay. Have you ever attended my intro from YouTube or somewhere?
No, sir. This is my first class.
What's your name?
Sir, Asmita. I took Constitution and Criminal, not admin law.
So have you ever? Okay. Wow. Beautiful. I pick up that girl. Seriously, I always pick up a couple of students in my class. Excellent, actually excellent. Yes, tell me. Just try, just understand. Can you please?
Yes, sir. So for according to me, the example would be if we have appeared for our NCA exam and we failed that, and then we appealed to them to review our answer sheet, and then they gave a decision that you have failed, and their decision is final. Then that would be a final decision, and then that would require high level of procedural fairness.
If you did not avail right of appeal in NCA, low procedure fairness is required. I'm very beautiful, man, because that was, you are quoting my example actually.
Thank you, sir.
Oh yes, thank you actually. Okay, so right, decision. So you're gonna see in exam, he was failing. You will see. Okay, still there was a right of appeal in admin body, right? But you did not avail. So you're gonna say, you know, nature of that decision, just cut, copy, paste. Nature, if just cut, copy, paste. Cut, copy, paste means close your eyes, just write it down, right? Because it's cut, copy, paste means just cut, copy, paste. Close your eyes. If decision of the admin body is a final decision, high procedure fairness is required. If decision of the admin body is not a final decision, low procedure fairness is required. But in a given scenario, open your eyes. But in a given scenario, he did not avail right of appeal, which means decision of the admin body is low, right? Same room number 1, step number 5. Premature decision. See, room number 1, step number 5, which is close to room number 3, step number 1, right? Nature of the statutory scheme. Total nature of the statutory scheme. Okay. Give me any example. Nature of the statutory scheme. Nature of the statutory scheme of the admin. Okay. So, okay. Where we are right now?
Room 3.
Room 3. Before the judge. Admin body. Defense. Judge. We are in room 3. Room 3 mean you are keep writing in an exam. Room 3. You know what? Okay. Room number 3, how much procedure fairness is required? You are solving the exam question. Okay, you know what? In a given scenario, I would consider Baker, I would consider Knight and Baker 5 steps all together. Nature of the decision. If nature of the decision is a final decision, high procedure fairness is required. If nature of the decision of the admin body is not a final decision, premature decision, low procedure fairness is required. But in a given scenario, he did not avail right of appeal, or decision is not a final. For example, you know what? For example, okay, I'll give you example. Nature of the decision. Okay, I'll give you one example for nature of the decision. I'll give you one example, is very important example. You know what, ma'am? Now I'm sitting, I'm an employer. You are my employee. Okay. It's a pre-hearing. You know what? A hearing is next month. I'm gonna give you next month hearing. Okay. Notice can be oral. I'm giving you notice. There is no written notice. We have a policy. Okay. Okay. I'm an NCA instructor. I'm not gonna teach you. Okay. You are a troublemaker in my class. I'm not gonna teach you. Okay. Now don't worry about I'm a private body or not a private body. Don't worry about it. Okay. So I'll give you oral notice. Oral. Okay. Tomorrow next month you have a hearing. Okay, in the hearing, I would not provide you right to counsel. Make it very clear. You have to be there. You will not allowed to bring your own counsel. Okay. Hearing is next month. Now go home, make a final decision. You want to continue my job or you do not want to continue my job. Now, right after my decision in pre-hearing, hearing is next month. I told you today, ma'am, take my notice, oral notice. Oral notice, okay, next month, notice, next month you have a hearing. We have a 3 witnesses, ABC. You are committed by the offense of stealing. Okay, see, notice, discovery, notice was oral, discovery, 3 witnesses, and after a month, you have a sufficient time. Now you are directly going to the court for judicial review. So nature of the decision of the admin body is a final or is not a final?
No,
Why not?
because I can.
Hearing is still pending. You have to, doesn't matter. Nature of the decision, I mean, you have to avail final. Final hearing is still pending. Why didn't you take the hearing advantage? Doesn't matter. This is my decision of the admin body has to be a final decision. I mean, you have to avail all remedies, right? Okay, nature of the statutory scheme. Number 2, nature of the Rule number 3, write it down. Nature of the statutory scheme. Nature of the statutory scheme. What's that mean? Nature of the statutory scheme of the admin body. What's that mean? NC have a statutory scheme. What kind of scheme they have?
Policy and guidelines.
No, they have a right of appeal. If you are fail in an NCA exam, they have a statutory scheme. You can go against the decision of the NCA in the right of appeal. Before you're gonna go into the judicial review, you can avail that right of appeal. If you are fail in any NCA exam, you have a right of appeal, which is called statutory scheme. If some scheme they did not provide you, they will not gonna provide you right to counsel. That they have their own statutory scheme. You know, this decision is final and binding. There is no right of appeal in a statutory scheme. You got it? So just tell to the examiner, just cut, copy, paste. Nature of the statutory scheme mean, you know what? Great procedural protection, great procedure, do not write. Everything is written in here. Everything is written here. If you're gonna write, it means you will not gonna remember. Concept is very important, right? Where we are right now?
Room 3.
Room 3. We have done, in an exam, we have done room 1. In an exam, we have written room number 2. Then we have to write room number 3. In room number 3, we're gonna consider night and Baker steps. Nature of the decision of the admin body. Yes, nature of the decision of the admin body is a final decision because he avail final decision. Right of appeal, he already exhausted. If there is no right of appeal, then decision is a final decision in a hearing. Nature of the statutory scheme. Nature of the statutory scheme, just total cut, copy, paste. Nature of the statutory scheme in NCA situation, nature of the statutory scheme, still they have a right of appeal. Low procedure fairness is required. If right of appeal, write it down, write it down, write it down. If you have a right of appeal, number 2 point, nature of the statutory scheme is equal to nature of the statutory scheme is equal to right of appeal